There are links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist down below. Today I'm going to help you stop making common mistakes in Rainbow Six Siege. Tip number 1. You have to stop complaining about the game or teammates. Don't take the easy way out for your own mistakes. There's the easy way and the hard way to admitting to mistakes. If you die and start blaming the game or a teammate, you're in the wrong. Now there are exceptions for this, especially in the current state of the game with sound, client-side debris, and bugs. But at the end of the day, you're in control of your operator, you're in control of your own decisions. So if you're constantly complaining about something besides yourself or something you did, you're in the wrong. You put yourself in the situation because you were careless. There is always some blame to take in any situation. Just bite the bullet and keep moving forward. Don't baby rage at your monitor and scream at your randoms because they did something you didn't want them to do. Tip number 2, stop over-leaning. I see so many new and inexperienced players constantly spamming their Q and E buttons. Now, some of you might think you don't Q and E spam, but record your gameplay and be honest with yourself when you watch it. Do you lean spam or do you not? Players that watch Bolo want to mimic his playstyle and QE spam and quickly in everything they can. But you're hurting yourself more than you're helping, especially when you get into gunfights. Oh my god, do some people QE spam out of desperation to win the gunfight? What those players don't realize is every time you lean to the opposite side, you have to readjust your crosshair placement. So when you're leaning to the right, and then you press Q to lean to the left, your crosshair placement is going to be more left side favored compared to when you were leaning to the right. So when you are QE spamming during a gunfight, it is making your aim worse because you keep changing your crosshair placement based off the mechanics of Rainbow Six Siege. The more you lean doesn't mean the better you are. So stop QE spamming every time you get the chance. Tip number 3. Running when you shouldn't be. Most of you have died by running into an enemy while sprinting, right? Or trying to rotate on a flank faster by sprinting? Well, the reason is because you're impatient. First, you have to ask yourself, why did you die while sprinting? Was it because you thought it was the best thing to do in that moment? Or because you wanted to get from point A to point B faster? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Unless you know an area is clear, don't sprint. It doesn't benefit you in any way besides being faster. You would be much better off pre-aiming the area you're pushing so you're not caught with your hands down. Stop sprinting around corners or hallways. Tip number 4. Stop tunnel zoning on something. So most of you know what tunnel zoning is, but for the people who don't, allow me to explain. Tunnel zoning is when you worry so much about one thing that you forget or don't listen to a callout or sound cue that ends up getting you killed. Basically, when you worry about one thing too much, when you should be worried about another. So stop worrying about an ash you saw on a camera 30 seconds ago and worry about helping your team instead. Don't tunnel zone an operator that you're trying to kill that you most likely won't even secure the kill on. So when you are playing, you need to make sure that you're having your fullest attention towards what actually matters. So on attack, it's getting the diffuser down. On defense, it's protecting the objective. So whatever side you're on, or whenever you're playing this game, you need to make sure that you're keeping your ears open and your eyes open for any possibility. Because there is the off chance that you might have a crouch walking Ash trying to sneak into the bomb site from behind. So just make sure you're not putting all of your attention on one area or sound cue and you're dispersing your attention properly so that way you don't get shot in the back of the head or you get flanked by someone you didn't even know was there. Tip number 5. Having poor pre-aim. Pre-aiming is a huge part of Siege and any FPS game in general. Think of pre-aiming as an advantage that anyone can have, but some people choose not to do. Having proper pre-aim is something that everyone can achieve, so don't let your crosshair drift off. Most of you know what I mean by drift off. When you're sitting in a corner or a spot and you're not really worried about someone peeking you and your crosshair starts drifting off too high or too low. Don't allow your crosshair to drift off into space. Now if you're looking for an in-depth guide on how to pre-aim, I've already made a tip video on it. There's a link to my tip video playlist down below in the description. In my opinion, that is one of the best videos I've ever made, so it is definitely worth the watch, even if you already have good pre-aim. Now that's going to wrap up the tip video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. As I said at the beginning of the video, there are links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist down below. Make sure you guys go follow me on my Twitch and Twitter. It is greatly appreciated. I stream on Twitch every single day, so if you have any further questions you want to ask me, that is the best place to do it. As well as my tip video playlist, I have over 30 different tip videos in that tip video playlist, so if you are struggling with something else in Rainbow Six Siege, make sure you guys check out that tip video playlist down below. There are high chances I've already made a video on it. If you want to see me make some future tip videos that you haven't seen on my channel yet, make sure you guys leave a comment down below in the comment section. I hope this video gave you some new insight or ideas to the game, and I will see you guys in the next video.